From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this.
Your Minnesota Twins.
First pitch moments away, and towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn.
For St. Louis, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on the first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Wilson.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. But no advance. That's ball one. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in.
Runner on the move, on the ground. Fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Burleson on third. Contreras at first. One gone. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Line, and that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
And now Brendan Donovan. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
You can see they're continuing to try to apply pressure on this pitcher who struggled a little bit. But the problem is you get caught right there. You're helping him out. You're giving him an out that he struggled to get. You want to maintain those base runners. Let some of those guys coming up to the plate that got some pop, can hit the ball in the gap, drive in a couple of more runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
1 ball.
In the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Not close with that one. And the count is 2-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. And he's in there as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. This one high in the air to left center. Buxton moves under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Twins coming to bat. Back at Target Field and on the hill, it's Sonny Gray.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And it's fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there's a ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first, nobody out. And here comes Carlos Correa. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Donovan for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Larnach measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Just missed. That's a little bit low. Clips the corner, strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
3-1 now. Check swing, called strike. 2 out, space is empty. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Lopez back to work. Line drive. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. Fought off foul. Herrera gets his lead at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball.
One ball, two
in
strikes.
The dirt. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. 0 for 1 so far. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The shortstop takes the ball.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fastball is outside. That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, Alec Burleson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
2 on, 1 out. And that's
Ball, that's
off
inside.
the inside edge. Now 2-2. Contreras swings and blasts one. Well hit. Left field. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 5-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that is out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. The next offering misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Jeffers collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. In for a strike, 0-1. Just missed. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Matt Wallner getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Buxton aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Royce Lewis. Tap foul at the plate. Buxton on the run. And that one hammered. Newbar drop step going back. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. And they close the gap. It's 5-2.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. That one in there across the letters. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's to third, Arenado. That is the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Back in Minnesota, and here is Brendan Donovan.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Doubled his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next pitch is downstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hit on the ground to the right side. France gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Twins 2. Bottom of the third, Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's 5-3.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
This is Willie Castro. Fun attempt, popped up. Throws to first in time. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Correa, the next to hit, takes ball one. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out to short. To first.
Out.
That takes care of Correa.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Struck out swinging his first time. Late swing, foul to the left.
Nope, that's inside.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Target Field, new inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Herrera, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Outside.
Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Danny Coulombe, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Tonkin, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Pablo Lopez will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
On the mound now for the Twins, Aberson
Number
Castellano.
63.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. That's outside, and that is ball one. Ground ball left side to Lee, out, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
And now here is Alec Burleson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Two outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is inside. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-3.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Arenado in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Brendan Donovan up next for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss, struck him out, in and over, and it could have been worse. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Twins 3. The 4th, now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Makes the catch for the out.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
One down. Royce Lewis, the next to hit. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Base is empty, one away. And now for the Twins, Ty France. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still only one out here in the inning. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Look out!
Yep, that got
And
him.
it hit him.
First base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second,
batting,
one out.
the catcher.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy up and loosening in the pen. Thompson warming up as well.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
France, the lead runner at second. Lee over at first with one away. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Willie Castro.
They've been so good about responding when the other team scores, coming back in the next half inning and putting something on the board themselves.
Check swing, called strike. The 0-2. And ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Still slings it to second. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the
number
out.
4. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sonny Gray will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Riley O'Brien.
Number 55.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Carlos Correa. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Steps on the bag for the force. They limit the damage here, but 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 6-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Castellano back to work. And there's a strike.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. Now one miss.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a tapper. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Not even close there. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it falls. And he beats it. He's safe.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is Victor Scott. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ground ball could be 2. The flip, 1 at second to first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So up next, Mason Wynn. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and they clear the bases. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Aberson Castellano won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Michael
the
Tonkin
Twins.
gets the ball now.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's way outside. 1-2 to count. Gets a piece. and stays alive. Man at second. That to right. Walner settles under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. But 4 score in the inning. 3 of them on this bases clearing double. It's down to 5 at 10-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Trevor Larnach. There's a strike. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton, 1 for 2. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
1 down, base is empty. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Walner stands in now and watches strike 1. Out towards right center field. Walker on the move to the gap. Corrals it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Twins 5. Top 6. Here's Nolan Arenado. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish, and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Arenado leads off second with nobody out.
Ball that's outside.
Action in the pen down there. Danny Coulombe warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Alcala, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Man at second. And a ball evens the count.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one the other way. Sends it across to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That one is hammered right field. Going, gone. And they add to the lead. It's 12-5.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So one out, nobody on. Jordan Walker will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there, and that's strike one. Two runs across in the inning, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low. And a 3-2. Line drive. Over to first. Third out. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Major League Baseball is on the show. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
It's good hustle. And we're talking about an emerging leader on a team. Those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, game in, game out.
And now the first baseman, Ty France. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that's downstairs. And the count's even at 2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brooks.
At the plate, Brooks Lee. That one's in there, 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Second and third, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Castro stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is down low. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. And now it's 12-7.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's in there. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That's inside.
1 strike.
Splits the plate, and the count is even 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 12 and the Twins 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Victor Scott.
Scott in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. And that's down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Up next for the
And the
Cardinals,
batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Coulombe, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He swings and fouls one off. On a line out towards center. Buxton puts it away, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, designated
2 down, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. And a strike in there. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it, however. It's 12-7. Arnett. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And the next pitch is way outside. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one not close, and it's a full count. Line drive caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Byron Buxton now at the plate, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 is the count.
That one missing inside. Next pitch off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Wallner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that.
Man, that was pretty gross right
No
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. Infield ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Coulomb back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In safely with a double. His 2nd of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Brendan Donovan digs in now. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's a strike. Arenado stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball.
This
2
one in the
strikes.
dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. On the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Kyle Leahy.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman.
So digging in, Ty France.
Correct.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Thompson appears to be getting loose. Romero also throwing. The Redbirds leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down. Good job to fight that one off. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Nope, outside.
And misses inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard. To third, tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
So a man at first. Ryan Jeffers, the next twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a base hit up the middle. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie.
Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. Lee around third. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 12-8. Now Correa up to hit. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. Jeffers over at second. Castro at first. 2 out of the inning. Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Through 8 full, it's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Kala. And the batter now, Jordan Walker. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. They say you win.
0-1.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, catcher Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera, the next to hit. That one catches the corner for a strike. Foul ball there. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout. Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Alcala checks over to first, and he's back. On the inside corner for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
3-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. To kick the 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-2. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Ball 4.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Now batting, shortstop Mason Wynn.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Lined into right. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
He had a pretty ugly
Now
over going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Alec Burleson. Walker at third. Scott at second. Wynn at first. 1 gone. Next offering is fouled back.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the
Here's
first base,
Contreras
Wilson.
now.
Contreras.
And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one down the line. Base hit. 1 run in already. 2 runs across now. Headed for the plate. He scores. They clear the bases.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jorge Alcala is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Brock Stewart.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next to hit, Nolan Arenado. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two outs. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton pulls it down, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3-4, and the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. JoJo Romero.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Swing and a ground ball. Donovan on to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Up next,
So 2 down now, and here is Matt Wallner. And delivers outside. Right down to shoot, and it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on here in the last half of inning number 9. That's too low, and it's 2-1. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take this one in a blowout.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
15-8 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
dip, I dive. When I dive, I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. Come on. Let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them in. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grass.